And welcome back to PSA TV. This is the Wake Up Call. Joining me on the line right now, I have the president of the Claxton Bay Fishing Association, Mr. Kishpre Boodram. Good morning to you, Mr. Boodram.
Good morning, same to you.
And how are you this morning?
Well, not happy as you because, we have a lot of bad weather these days.
Yes, and I know that, for many, many years you have been clamoring for some sort of assistance, but yesterday you again reiterated your point. For the record, just tell us, how long you've been asking for these measures.
Well, the name is Kishore Boodram, the president of Kishpre Fishing Association, also the assistant president of the US. Over between 8 to 10 years, I keep calling on the police to get back on board. And I mentioned many times in a lot of media conferences and even in small meetings that we have with the international community that we need the police back, the marine police back in this Gulf because too much incidents and horrible things happen. And it is not fair to know that we live in a little island and too much disaster has been taking place. In 2012, they threw her, 11 of them overboard. Who was my bishop? They threw them three of them they threw over from my boat, who died, one survived. And it's really hard, and today it's just like yesterday that incident happened to me. I always dramatize with it, so I can imagine that the guy who survived did not really hold some as we are poor people. We just wear our clothes, but they are very clean. We do fishing for our livelihood. We sacrifice ourselves every day, go out in the high sea, whether bad or not, to bring fish for our country. And what we've seen happening for a number of years, that the fishing sector throughout Trinidad and Tobago is not really uplifted. Our fishing depot in a horrible condition, and I don't understand that why it is that we have a couple small ports, which we have 65 ports in the country, in Trinidad. We do have about 14 or 15 in Tobago, and we have to be in this dilapidated condition. And we always crying because, seismic surveys, complaining. Now we have climate change. We're getting a lot of coastal erosion, especially from August to now. It's already rampant. We used to get wave almost up to 2 feet. Now we've seen 6 feet. Boat damage, engine damage, compensating for that. Then at the moment, we have this piracy effect.
Yes.
And people, the fishermen, when they go out there, they see people in boats in the dark. And they fear for their lives, so sometimes they let go the net and all that. So. And I about the person they would come and report to. So I decided that the best thing that we need in this country is to get 2 vessels for the police, and even that they would get and seize a lot of boats. So I believe they could take 2 boats, or either than that, if the country don't have money, we ask some companies to donate 2 engines and 2 vessels. And that would cost less than $500,000.
Yeah.
And then we get it on screen because we are going through day by day. And it's too much punishing having taken place for the carcass people, just as well as the Calibi and Claxton Bay. And I said between 2012 to now, every year I had a from it. Because 1 people die, 2 people die, other year might skip. And it keeps going like that. We cannot no longer go like this. That's why I always ask for guns for the fishermen. So the only thing that we're thinking about is we have to bring in the police. And also we could bring put an additive, bring the army in the coastline of Trinidad. And they is really suitable people because I see them visiting my port anytime the army. And the way how they do it is professional. It's not like the police come in with a blue light and they just blink in and they turn and they go on back. But these people come and spend at least an hour, 2 hours. I observed that a couple months now they did that in Claxton. I don't know what they help with.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that we could get some service like that. And we need to service all the rivers that all the river mouth clean, so that the coastal, when you hear it have coastal erosion, and the tide getting big like now, getting a super tide, which that the water is running throughout the country now,
Yeah.
and make sure that all these gas that is going out in Europe and these trash that's coming out in our ocean, I need to stop it.
You just
We actually,
you just mentioned the issue of piracy. Tell me a bit more about how this has impacted your fishermen.
well, when I lose about 8 engines, so I have experience about when you lose an engine with a big hard, sometimes you can't come back same time, you might take a month or two. If you'll be able to buy back one, you could buy back in a short time if you have the funding, or you would have to borrow money to get back on stream. But have other people might lose and they wouldn't be able to come back. But it's a serious issue that when you're doing a livelihood with a vessel and you have children to go to school and you have maybe some of them might have rent to pay and they have to mind the family. That is very hard. That is really a struggle because fishermen ain't come from no big $1 million family. They get as I mentioned, they will put on a short pants and a jeans just in a boat to make a kite to get food for the family and to mind itself. We have a lot of holy fishermen who really fish for many years. Now, when you're fishing in the sea for 20-something years, that is 20 years. So the thing is, remember, you taking all the weather, and then you go you leave wet and you're coming back home after fishing. So it's really tough. And people love their trade. I myself love my trade. I never really work nowhere else. So it's really tough for we to be facing this type of horror.
Yeah.
And I think that the Trinidad government, we too close to Venezuela. I don't know why they don't link it. We do link in an umbrella body to solve this problem because yes, now we're hearing pirates coming from Venezuela, pirates in Trinidad, and they both work in one. And it's not far apart because on the Icacas area, maybe about 7 miles, which with two far engine, it might take about 15 minutes to reach from shore to shore. On the Bocas is just about not even 5 minutes, right, to go to the area. So you see, we too close to have this horrible thing. Why we can't put things in place?
So you're
Hello,
saying
you there?
you're saying that if the Trinidad government works together with the Venezuelan government, the issue of piracy could be a thing of the past.
Yes, because I went there once. I meet them, usually they come in Trinidad and they discuss it with me about almost 4 years ago. And they're willing to work together with us. So I don't see why that we can really interact because between I and you and many other people, no. If not for Venezuela, we wouldn't have much fish, because Venezuela have the biggest habitat. We could take Trinidad, I don't know if it's 50 times and place it in the south part of Venezuela. And like it didn't have
I'm sure that's something most of us did not know.
Hello?
You hearing me?
I know, Daniel.
Okay. I'm saying that I'm sure that is something that most people did not know. The fact that you're saying that due to Venezuela, that's one of the main reasons why we have more large fish for the fishermen to catch in Trinidad. I did not know that, and I'm sure many of our viewers may not have known that as well.
Now, you see what happened. We remember we have two pieces, right season and the wet season. It has times before that the Venezuelan government used to give our Trinidadian permits to go and travel outside there with small boats, and they used to bring in, I would say, a big catch. And they got us people and teachers people to the livelihood and that and depend on that particular zone. Now that they ban these things and they're not produced in the document, we have to change more than fishing the same area. But in the present sight of me, I went to visit the coastal erosion and I see a boat just leave like underneath Boodram Rock and come up straight up to sea at that point. Not even 200 feet from me, there a boat. And just spin back with two big engines. And they just open the truck and they go on and you see the Coast Guard like a ghost. So you see now, what we're doing, these are the things that we have to chase them and shoot them out.
So
And then we would get every action would take a action, a reaction, and this is what they need.
yeah.
They need to fight them now with the pirates and then with fire. And we
How
can't go with little boats. Hello?
how easy or difficult is it being a fisherman in 2019?
I didn't hear you so properly, I hear you say how easy.
How easy or difficult is it being a fisherman in 2019?
Oh, well, I think that we would keep doing the struggle, and even that if I have to go around and meet the fisher folk and form sort of magnificence that we could try to protect this well. Right now, I don't have much funding else. I do something much more to protect our fisher folk because it is too much trouble because life is so short. And to be living in this kind of state with this drama, you better be calling in the international community for assistance so we could get an immediate action. Because we have Australia, we have America, they're willing to help a lot of countries, and I surely they don't like these things that what happening in Trinidad. Remember when you're taking people live and throwing them overboard? I remember in the 2012. They threw over an 8-year-old child. So you could imagine the kind of criminal that they are.
Yeah.
So we innocent fishermen have to turn criminal now to survive. This is not the 17th century and 16th century ago what they had in America. They used to fight Apache. And this is the way they want us to come back to bring up a little thing in a country will have so much money passing through for so much years, so much million, and we can have things in place. And now with food security especially, and they have to import so much saltfish and whatever, and we could make these things down here.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are some other issues? What are some other issues affecting fishermen in the Claxton Bay area?
Well, we have, the water taxis coming closer and closer to the shore day by day because they don't have no lines, proper lines to go into San Fernando and to Port of Spain. That is one. We have the PCL ships that come up close to the shore. And, sometimes they anchor nearby because I fed up really warn them about it. Let them put up a buoy on the outside. They used to work with me for 1 or 2 years. Well, now they cut me off because they have nothing to do again. The last time they had this dredging, they was dirty and observant with me. And, I thought I would have a nice relationship for a number of years to get things done. They used to help me a little in the community. And I mean to say, I appreciate that, and I will really be thankful to them for that little help I used to get. But we have too much companies in this area, and they don't really help the fisher folk in Claxton Bay, even not the community. The roads in school, because everything is dilapidated. We in Claxton Bay don't even have we call it community centers, which would know how our area is very bad.
Yeah.
And you're talking about 100-something industry from petroleum to small and big. We maybe have about 12 big ones. So I think everybody could come up and put something because they who damage the marine sector. And where the rare juveniles used to be, where we had the prime hatchery mangroves, when people lick up maybe a couple of 100 hectares. And they really plant back nothing. Now with this climate change, now this is impact with this heavy showery, we could plant a mangrove now to the eastern side because the side is coming so big that the water is spraying. So the thing is about it, we hope that our government will listen to our cry, and even if it's any international community can listen to our cry and help us. Because I don't know how long we would have to keep living like this, in this condition.
Have you tried probably contacting the Minister of Agriculture on this?
No, I wrote him letters once or twice, but for this a couple of months I didn't note him, but by next week I would give him letters again because I always, upfront in sending me letters for the ministers concerning the pollution and whatsoever. And I always put in some small things in the documents in the papers, newspapers. So the thing about it, I always try and push in, and they know that. They know I is the man who tried to fight and move off the SS steel mill with, together with Dr. Wayne Koblarski. And we saved 625 acres of seabed and 500 acres of in the last section where they want to put on all these companies.
Mm-hmm.
And then the point is, we didn't mind it, they put it on the companies. We wanted to live beyond it. How that would feel. To know that you protecting your wife and children. Other people want. So that is why we had was to fight them. To save the fish habitat, we have a lot of grass beds, and we had about these hectares of fine mangrove. And we saved it. And I proud about that because I want the other generation to come and need that. Because everything I doing today and trying to make 2MC is for the coming generation. Because I just left myself undone to really do the work in the ecosystem. And it has too much damages has taken our Gulf, the pollution, and that is a serious issue. And the government has to really look into this very careful. This time we need solution.
Yeah.
Because I would be going out there to fish again, and I would keep uploading a little more, so people get much more information. To put it out in the public domain. But we all are speaking the truth. We want to have a clean environment. How could they go have a small island and they places be clean? Why we all should be so happy. It's a shame to look at the first flooding that we just have in the country. We're talking about water quality don't be good at all. We're talking about toxic waste, plant waste, pesticides, and all these things coming down with plenty trash. So I think people...
Go ahead.
Let me hear you.
As a fisherman yourself, when you are heading out to fish, what is the state of your mind? What's in your head when you go out to fish, knowing that...
Oh, yes. We always go out with a happy mind that we could see a pool of fish and surround it. So we just know the water quality will actually have these fish because, the length of time that we're working out there, we could tell you when the water is good and when the water is not good. And then according to the type of fish that you would be fishing, because Kovali is not like a hunting, mullet is like hunting. And when you see them it's wrong, then when you could know actually you could have 4,000 or 5,000 pounds. And we sell it at a cheap price and we are happy with that. And we could share the money for the waters.
What do you think can be done to make the fishing industry more viable, encourage people to join in and be fishermen in a day and age where we have been importing a lot of food? What do you think can be done to market the fishing industry that we have?
Hey, you bring one of the best points for the morning to me heart. What we have to do is to try and zone the areas, all the trawlers from the grass bed, and even take all the old wrecks, what these people work, and make millions for and dump it all part of the sea. And I would like to see that going about 75 to 80 feet of water. There's no other vessels to pass over, and we could have a good hatchery with that. That could be the starting point of, I would say, to build a marine sector for the juveniles. And that is important because and plant back much more mangroves. So the mangroves, because most of the babies just get it from the mangrove. And the mangroves have a lot of ingredients of what people don't know, like crab, conch, clams. And then we have to always look at migration.
Yeah.
The birds, at a certain time in the year, a lot of migration is take place. And we just only look at the ibis, but it has plenty of other species. And anything that is concerned in the mangrove, which is wildlife, and I would say snake, alligator, and it has many other ingredients that be in the mangrove. And that is important because that is their habitat and their home, and we should protect it for them because that is God's creation. And I think that we should really work hard towards saving all the grass bed and coral reef and protect it and zone it out from the trawlers and give them an open range that they could trawl so they wouldn't have it. over it. And if any company has to build, they want to build any plant, they have to do proper consultation. No more done deals in this country must be clean. They
And
have to do proper consultation with the fisher folk, so the fisher folk would even identify the areas where it's not the habitat.
I don't know if you got a chance to look at this year's budget presentation. If you did, what are your thoughts on it?
Which presentation?
This budget's presentation, this year's.
No, well, I didn't never, they never asked me anything concerning, and I didn't really look into heavily on the budget presentation because I know it would almost be similar to last year because most of the time we get in is like, promises. And this is food security, and you have to be careful now because this is why I'm speaking about having clean water.
Yeah.
And we could have much more farming in the land, bigger farms. Because Australia, America, all of them just do food security in the right way. Why we cannot do it in the right way? Because anyhow you look at Trinidad, you see green grass. And these empty space could full.
Yeah.
And, we could choose crops to build so that we could export it and get a small GDP because by the next 5 or 10 years, we would know where we're standing because we see many changes out in the West Coast here, like, water sprout. I see about 2 or 3. I see one, something like a small tornado, travel maybe about 200 miles per hour. It didn't hit the land, but it hit the shore. And even I remember that hail fall on my grandmother's house, so you could know the climate change was creeping up and up about 2 or 3 years ago, and now you're starting to see much more impact. That the tide is coming much more bigger than before. So these are the things that we have to start looking towards and then watch out by the next 20, 25 or 60, like in a harbor position, and which cases if we have a war breakout between the eastern country, we could be in problems. So this is why I just always say that these food chains have to pick from land to sea. And everybody have common sense that we could grow good food and healthy food. And our ocean have, people love shrimp.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say ban the trawlers, but I said don't them. So people have to hear carefully what I am saying. We are happy for everybody to fish and harvest, but don't chop off the mango root like what some guys used to do for a couple of months, and I had what to really going towards that in a heavy base and to get it stopped, and it stopped. And now I looking at all the shorelines now, the trees getting much more greener, the coconut trees, so you could know we have a much more healthy lifestyle.
Yeah. Would all of these issues now be affecting the price of fish anytime soon?
Now, the prices of fish right now is very good, because for the last 3 months, carrot mostly selling for about between $15 to $20. And sometimes they even selling $12 wholesale, and that is really good. And other species sell much more cheaper, so you see they don't have too much big problem on that by buying your fish because when we harvest fish, we really look for a little more money, but we don't look for all the money. But if carrot had reached $40 and $50, people wouldn't be able to buy because the economy is going down day by day. People are already working as before. So you find that less sales that we have. And so the fish have to sell cheap, so you have to sell it cheaper to get your sales. So the thing is not carrot and red fish and Cavali is only fish. We have salmon, we have many other species like okra and butterfish and the chain cutlet fish. And we have a lot of exporting taking place.
And how has that been going so far, the exportation of fish?
Well, the exporting really taking place most of the time. The Chinese find out all the cutlet fish and the marabala, San Fernando, and Oguili and Pastor. Typically, they do fish by line and subtrain. And they catching a lot and they're making a livelihood. And it is very good that, it's coming as, cutlet fish in a big way. I see sometimes. I feel like they're catching almost a continent sometimes. Some good days. Fishing one day, so it has to have a good markup on it because the prices they pay is very high right now. I think they're paying about between $3 to $7 a pound, which is very good.
If you were to point out sorry, if you were to point out the top 3 things that affects the fishing industry or your fisher folk, what would that be?
Well, pollution is one of the issues, and piracy is the next issue. And excavating the seabeds with the big companies and them, like they making the big channel and harbor.
You have 1 minute left.
Drilling is a issue. Seismic survey is a issue. So it has plenty of issues.
All right, Mr. Boodram, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
All right, no problem. You're free to call me anytime.
All right, thank you.
Remember, everything that I just be speaking, I just try to speak the truth so that the detail and we could get something done.
All right, thank you so much.
Same.
All right, just a brief conversation there with the president of the Claxon Bay Fishing Association, Mr. Kishpre Boodram, of course, telling us about the issues that the fishermen are facing in the Claxon Bay area. The top 3 things he listed were pollution, piracy, and the trawling that is of the fish bed. Something for all of us to take away there, that the price of fish may not be increased anytime soon, but it remains. But what we've also heard just now is the sales of fish has not been as much as it used to be, and as a result of that, the fish are being sold very cheaply. But it's something for all of us to think about, of course. This is PSA TV. We'll be right back.